Hello friends, welcome to my workbook. In this video, we will be practicing logical reasoning and the topic is non-verbal analogies. Analogy means similarity. Here we will be given a series of images and we need to establish the similarity between them. This section is widely asked in all competitive exams, be it olympiads or talent search exams, government recruitment exams as well as private placement exams. So if you're preparing for any such exam, this video will be useful for you. Let's first understand the format of the questions. Each of the following questions consists of two sets of figures. Figures A, B, C and D constitute the problem set, while figures 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 constitute the answer set. There is a definite relationship between figures A and B. Establish a similar relationship between figures C and D by selecting a suitable figure from the answer set that would replace the question mark in figure D. Sounds too long and complicated, isn't it? Don't worry, once we start solving the problems, it'll be much easier. This is question 1. A, B, C, D are the question figures, while the figures at the bottom 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are the different options that form the answer set. A and B form a pair. We need to study the relationship between them. In A, there's only one element which is a circle. Figure B also has the same element circle, but it is divided into 8 equal parts. Now we need to apply the same rule on figure C to get D because C and D should have the same relationship. C has a diamond, so D will also have the same element divided into 8 equal parts. So figure D should be something like this. Correct answer will be option 1. In other options, we see that the diamond has not been divided into 8 parts. Hence, only 1 is the correct option. Let's move on. Question number 2. Again, A and B form a pair. We need to find the relationship between them and apply the same relationship between C and D. We see that figure A has two elements, one circle and one mountain shape. In figure B, both the elements have been interchanged. The circle has moved to the right bottom and the mountain has come to the left corner on top. Also, the single and double lines have been interchanged. Here the circle is having double lines, but here the circle is having only a single line. And the mountain is drawn with a single line in figure A, whereas in B it is drawn with double lines. So let's apply the same rule on figure C. It will have the same two elements, but the position has to be interchanged. The square will appear on the top left and the arc will appear on the bottom right. And square has been drawn with double line. So here the square will have a single line, whereas the arc is having a single line in C. So in figure D, it should have double line. So the correct option would be option 2. Next, question 3. Figure A has a single element and figure B is also having the same element. But the difference is the element has been inverted vertically. The top part has gone to the bottom and the bottom line has gone to the top. So we need to vertically invert figure C to get the answer. If we invert this image here, we'll get something like this part will come at the top. So something like this. Hence the correct option would be 1. Question number 4. Here we see that both A and B have two elements, one square and a triangle. The inner element triangle has enlarged to become the outer element in figure B. The outer element square has diminished and it has gone inside the triangle. Also, the white square has changed to black square in figure B. So the same rule has to be applied to figure C. Figure C has two elements. The outer element is square, so it will diminish in size and it will also change color to black. Similarly, the inner element is triangle, which will magnify in size and will become the outermost element. So figure D will have a triangle as the outermost element and a black square in the center. So the correct option would be option 5. Question number 5. The images have a stick figure. We can see that the image has been rotated. By closely observing the head, we can see that the image has been rotated by 45 degrees in anti-clockwise direction. Also, the color of the head has changed from white to black. The L-shaped element has been shifted to the other side of the figure. From here, it has gone to the other side. Let's apply the same rules on C. So we need to rotate the image anti-clockwise direction by 45 degrees. So the head will be horizontal here. And we need to push the leg from this end to the other end. The color of the head is initially black, so we will leave it as white in the answer. So option 3 is the correct answer. Question number 6. Figure A has only one element, which is a square, but figure B has two elements, a square and a pentagon. There are 5 sides, so pentagon. So we can see that a new element with one more side has been added in figure B. Also, we can see that the square has been rotated anti-clockwise direction. The edge, which is indicated by the dot, has moved to this place in figure B. So the element has been rotated anti-clockwise direction by 135 degrees. So let's apply the same rules on the figure C. We need to rotate this element triangle by 135 degrees. So let's have this as reference and move this peak to 135 degrees anti-clockwise direction. From here to here it would be 90 degrees. So let's move it to 135 degrees. So if we rotate the triangle by 135 degrees anti-clockwise direction, this will be the figure. We need to introduce one more element which has one more side. Triangle has 3 sides. So let's add one. So we need to introduce a square, 4 sides. Hence the answer would be something like this, which is close to option 3. Question number 7. A has a single element but B has two different elements. We can see that the element has been divided into two parts. The dots have been retained in the same place and the remaining shape has been rotated to the opposite side of the square or opposite side of the boundary. So let's apply the same rule on figure C. Let's leave the dots on the same side and let's invert this remaining part to the opposite side. So the correct option would be option 3. Next, question number 8. Both A and B have a single element. It's a triangle. We can see that the triangle has got inverted vertically and the vertical lines have changed into horizontal lines. So we have to make two changes. Invert the element vertically and also change the lines. Here the lines are vertical, so the answer will have horizontal lines. If we invert this element, we will get something like this. And the two lines in figure C are vertical, so the lines have to be changed as horizontal lines. So option 1 is the correct answer. So we have solved 8 sums together in this topic. Let's sum up the changes that we have observed so far. Some elements get rotated clockwise or anti-clockwise. Some elements change color from black to white or white to black. Elements with one more side gets added. Some elements diminish or some elements even enlarge to become the outermost element. Keeping these rules in mind, try solving the next 3 questions. Hope you were able to solve the 3 questions. Do not forget to leave the answers in the comment section. That's the end of this video, my friends. Thanks for watching. Hope it was useful. Do check the playlist for practicing other topics from logical reasoning.